The reason why I am doing this video is because you know, I have nothing to do and I just feel like hosting something on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. No, the real reason why I'm hosting this video is because I want to show people out there that, you know, PlayStation 2 has better games than, you know, Xbox or GameCube, and I'm going to prove that to you by showing you the kind of games that I personally purchased and owned, and that I just feel that they're better than Xbox, because graphics wise, because gameplays wise, even if they're the same game, like, you know, for instance, I don't know, I can't think of any on top of my head right now, but I just think that, you know, PlayStation 2 games are better than Xbox, and to prove it, I have a bunch of games here that I'm going to show you, and the first one is called Deer Hunt Season 2005, or sorry, 2005 season, right? It's a good game. I played it before, obviously, because I have it. I haven't finished it, but, you know, it's a good game. Anyways, next is a game called Celebrity Deathmatch, right? That's you know, you got people from Mr. T to Jerry Springer to Marilyn Manson, and all those people basically fighting like WWE wrestling and stuff like that. Next on the list we have a super pack here, Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. Alright, so if we just pull these packs, there's Grand Theft Auto 3, and there is Vice City. I personally like Vice City because they have motorcycles and stuff like that, but you know, Grand Theft Auto 3 is still good. You got the hidden packages and, you know, everything. So does Vice City, but I don't know. I personally like the music better in Grand Theft Auto 3 because the radio stations are good. Flash FM, I think it's called, is the best radio station. Anyways, we got Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003 by EA Sports. That's an awesome game. I love golf personally. That's just, you know. Next on the list we have Resident Evil 4. Now, this is a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's a good game, but it's not very. This is, I would have to say, like, sorry. This is one of the games that I would have to say is probably my least favorite of PlayStation. But it's a good game. Like, you know what I mean? It's good, but there's not really a lot of like thinking to it. It's just, you know, it's more. It's not very hard in the sense that, like, you know, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, you got to figure out, like, you know, where this emblem goes and where that thing goes, and, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So with this game, I mean, it's more first-person shooter, like a lot more shooting than figuring out. But I mean, it's a good game. It's, you know, scary and stuff like that. You know, sometimes I kind of play with a friend just in order to not be very scared. But anyways, I got WWF SmackDown. Just Bring It. That's a good game with The Rock there. Yeah. We've got Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. It's a greatest hit. I got this for about, I think it was like $19.99 plus tax, whatever. But it's a good game. I like it. But although, you know what game I like better? You know, let me find it here. Not Metal Gear Solid 2, but Part 3. Oh yeah, Snake Eater. That's a game. You got camouflage. You got all sorts of different weapons. The storyline is great. I mean, it's an awesome game. We've got Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. That's a good game. That is more of a thinking game. That you gotta, like, sort of, you know, you gotta time. You could do some timing. And you got, like, just a whole basic playground. You know, it's almost like parkour. You know, you can, and almost like free running. You know, you jump over roofs and shit like that, but like not that extreme. We've got another game called Mark Davis Pro Bass Challenge. That's a hard game for me. I've always found fishing pretty hard because, you know, when I go fishing in real life, it's like freaking impossible. I'm reeling it in and I'm catching weeds. I'm like, oh shit. But anyways, we've got actually this is a good game. PK Out of the Shadows by Disney D. That is a pretty good game. You know, it seems like it's for children, but, you know, it's a really good game. I like it. Next we've got, oh, this is by far my favorite, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Dude, you bring on a challenger and I will, pardon my language, but fucking own you in this game. Like, you don't understand. I will take all of your coins, okay? You know, like platinum and sapphire and ruby and all that shit, any color coins. I'll like own you in that game, like, period. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be like full of blood on the ground every single match. But anyway, sorry. That's you know, just keep in mind. Put a comment, you know, on my video thing, rate it or whatever, and you know, tell me that you want a challenge, or email me funnyboy30@hotmail.com. You know, if you want a challenge, you know, I'm the one right here. Okay, that was like a waste of like 1 minute. I only got like 3 minutes left. But Need for Speed Underground Part 1, good game. But you know what's better? Need for Speed Underground 2. How about that? Yeah, that's an even better game. You can play that one online. It's good. I wouldn't go so far to say I'll own you every single time, but I'll own you most of the time. We got another game, ESPN NHL Hockey. That's a great game. I love that. Love hockey. But, you know, not too good at it. We've got SOCOM Part 1 and SOCOM Part 2. Both SOCOMs. You can both play them online. I prefer SOCOM Part 1. Unfortunately, I'm having problems getting online SOCOM Part 2, but they're both, I mean, the storyline, good, the mission, you know, and I like how they have, like, a lot of ranks. Like, they got, you know, Lieutenant something else, and then General, or whatever, right? They got all those ranks. You gotta, like, finish the game 7 times, which is good. I've only finished it once, and I'm on, like, the 2nd level. So, the 2nd time, but, anyways. I got Kingdom Hearts Part 1. I don't have Part 2, but the storyline for Kingdom Hearts, awesome. Love the characters, love the Keyblades, love all that stuff there. You know, I think it's an amazing game. That's on one of my, you know, highest ranked favoritism in games. Like I favor that game out of the highest out of like all the games that I have. You know what I mean? I sometimes have a hard time explaining things. We've got Medal of Honor Frontline. Now I don't have the other Medal of Honor, which is called Medal of Honor Rising Sun, I believe it is. I don't have that, but Medal of Honor is a good game. I found that pretty easy, I should say. I found it pretty easy, but you know, I don't know. Other people may have different opinions. I got a good classic. We've got Midway Arcade Treasures. Those are all the old games, man. They got Spy Hunter, Defender, Defender 2, Gauntlet, which is 4 players, by the way. They got Joust, Joust Part 2, Paperboy, Rampage, which is 3 players, by the way. Robotron 2084, Smash TV. Oh man, that's a great game, Smash TV. They got Bubbles, Road Blaster, Rampart, which is also 3 players. SinStar, Super Sprint, which is also 3 players. Marble Madness, 720 Degrees, Tubin, Clax, Splat, Satan's Hollow. I don't know what the hell that is. They also got Vindicators and Root Beer Tapper. That's the gayest game in that last one. But yeah, it's got a lot of the old games, and you know, it's good and everything. But yeah, you know, want to just get that sense of the feeling that, you know, you're back in time in the 1980s when you used to go to the arcade and, you know, play all those games, but whatever. And then Gran Turismo 3, which is good. And then finally we got Enter the Matrix. That is the last game. Both those last ones are pretty good, and if you just take a look here, wow, that's a pretty high stack, isn't that? Anyways, I gotta go now, but remember, PlayStation 2 is better than Xbox.